is incredible. That about the portion itself, and then it goes through. I ride it? No. Okay. I'm impressed. I'm more excited about this park than a lot of other parks. Okay, this is my favorite entrance of all the entrances. Oh, look at it. I'm back at Carowinds, finally. After such a long time, I am back. A couple of years. It was 2021 last time I was here. This gate is awesome because the roller coaster is right there. You're just greeted by Fury 325. Oh my gosh, so amazing. I'm stoked for another day. This is the third weekend I've been to a theme park. Like, this is pretty good. But we're still gonna see if I can fit on all the rides on this little weight loss journey, if you will, to make sure that I can finally ride rides. But we're at Carowinds today, and I love this park because usually it's a pretty clean park. Last time I came here, and it's good vibes, and it's actually straddled on North Carolina and South Carolina. The park's like right in the middle, which is really cool. Oh dude, there it is. Fury 325. That's the main reason why I love this place, or I love this theme park. This ride right here is incredible. They also had a ride that had the crack on it on one of the areas. So there's 2 new coaster credits I need to do for today. What is a coaster credit? Credit is basically, essentially, every time you ride a roller coaster, you get a credit. And so I have 132, but I mean, I want to get that up to 200 somehow by the end of this year. I don't know if that's possible, but we will see. Because then I'll actually feel like I'm a real coaster enthusiast. But right now I'm just kind of like a, you know, I'm growing, I'm being there. I'm growing ever so slowly.
This kid was going for it. I don't know what he was doing, but he was jamming. Does anyone know why this fountain was here? It kind of seems kind of random. Oh yeah, exactly what you want to see when you go to a theme park. A bunch of band students. Not because I don't like band people, because I am a band geek. You just know there's going to be a huge amount of people in the park, and it might get a little crazy. As you see, there's lots of people already here for 325.
So I didn't know. I know.
Hey, look at that thing.
Oh, heck no. Oh, let's go. Seriously, one of the most incredible rides. Now the question again is, will I fit? Will I fit? But I'm gonna back row. I like back row on this one. That's like way better. Back row. I like it crazy. I know, this is the only way. So this ride is still such a remarkable ride. Like, I can fit. Okay, I fit. Bing! You know, I totally fit, which made me really happy, made me stoked. But yeah, I fit, everything was fine. That ride is so fast, it's quick, it's smooth. The Fury 325 has to be one of the top rides. Gosh, even about maybe in the world, or at least that I've ridden. I would say it's better than Apollo's Chariot, but it was made like years after Apollo's Chariot. But yeah, this is another coaster credit that I need to get. But I don't think not many people will be waiting in line for it. So I'll be able to do that later on. So this is their stand-up coaster. It's an oldie and extremely painful. Therefore, I'm not gonna do it. I already did it last time. But yeah. Oh, it's called Vortex. The reason why you come to the park early is because you're able to actually get most of the park done. You can kind of chill. So you always do the rides that you want to do and accomplish on your time first. There's their version of Intimidator. Well, now Thunderstrike. I'm not sure how tall it is, but I'm probably not going to go on it today because it's just, you know, not really my top priority. This is Nighthawk. This is definitely one of the coaster credits that I want to get on this day. I'm not gonna lie, it really makes me nervous because flying coasters like this freak me out, but you know, I gotta try it sometime, so we're gonna try to get on this today. One thing I said about Carowinds that I like the most is it's a relatively clean park. Sometimes when you get to parks, it's not as clean and there's a lot of trash in different areas, but not the case here. And we're heading over to Copper Strike. I'm so excited for it. Oh, remember the ride that I had before, Boot Blasters? Since this is a Cedar Fair park, a lot of the parks look very similar. So this is their version of it. If you remember last week, the other one was like more hidden in the woods, which is pretty cool. This used to be called Top Gun. I don't know what it's called now. Oh, the planes, that's fun. Man, the theming, oh, the music sounds pretty cool. I did this right last time. It's not necessarily on my list of stuff to do. Oh wow, this whole area is themed to air. Oh, the Tesla. Okay, those things look really cool. I forgot what they're called. Oh, I wonder if this is all new. The theming in this area is amazing. It deals with flight and everything. Copper Strike. This is the one that freaks me out, but it's totally fun. Because in the beginning, it twists, but it launches, and it's well themed. Guys, the theming of this ride is so amazing. Yes, I'm a theme person. I am 100% a believer of theme parks. So when you're waiting in queue, you have something to look at, which is really nice. Oh, there's no line whatsoever. Man, I love this park. This is such a good park. Last time we were here, we waited like an hour to get through it all. But again, come early to theme parks. Do rope drop. I'd rather wait an hour to get into the park than an hour in the park, because it's kind of like wasted time. Some people ask me like, why do you go to a theme park for those 2 hours? Like, because you can just do everything in 2 hours, and it's nice because when you go home, you're like, oh, I had a good day. Had a little bit of theme park. You still have the rest of your day to you. Oh, there is a little bit of a line. I mean, it's a small line, so it's all good. This is the part that always messes with me. It's such a weird sensation. Thank you. Some things that I love about this ride, the restraints are amazing, are so good. Probably one of the best that I've ever seen. And yeah, one of the most softest restraints. Like, I felt like I was being hugged while I was riding the ride. It's scary because the hang time is incredible on this ride. You feel like you're about to be taken out of the seat because they just hang there. So hang time is basically, as you're going through the inversions, you hang upside down for a little bit and it feels like you're about to get taken out of your seat. Hang time. Something that impresses me about this ride is the experience. It's such a comfortable train and seat, and as a big guy, I was able to ride it with like no problem whatsoever. And I don't know if it's because a lot of people in the South are a little bit bigger, like me, that they do that. But it was such a smooth ride, and it's just scary. Like, it legit is scary at some point. You're like, oh, please don't let me fall out, because you feel like your seat's gonna open up. Riding a ride, you think that you need to be big for it to be an awesome ride. For it to be an awesome ride, but you don't. This proves the point that you don't have to be big for it to do some of those things that you feel in your stomach, you know, for all the hang time, for the craziness. It does it all in one little tiny ride, in one little footprint. It's really awesome. So for the two first things I did today, I would say going to Carowinds, driving 5 hours like I did. Driving 5 hours to get here is worth it just based off of those two roller coasters. Now, all the other coasters seem pretty old, but I haven't actually ridden a good amount of them. Well, I haven't ridden 3 of the old ones yet, but it's such good rides. And we had no lines today. which is phenomenal. But I know it's going to be pretty busy, as I was hearing other people talk about. As I was hearing other people talk about it today, they were talking about yesterday, it was pretty busy. It is spring break, and as you saw, there's bands coming here today. You definitely see a lot of theme parks have this Wild West theme to it. You see it in a lot of areas, even from like Disneyland or that time period. You see Disneyland and all these other places. It's a cool theme. It's pretty chill. Okay, we're gonna do the boomerang. I don't want to do the boomerang. But the weird thing is they have two roller coasters that are basically the same, except for one just doesn't go backwards. I guess that's what makes it different. I used to like those. Every time I see these, I think about Roller Coaster Tycoon when I used to play it. I'll just plop one of these in there. Also, this park has a water park in the middle of it, so you can pay for an extra ticket so you can do it. Today we're riding the wave. In this concept, what I like to call riding the wave is when you get right at that top and then you ride the wave of people. So you get there right before the line starts. And today we're doing a great job. We're ahead of the wave. Because if you ride the wave just right, you get here rope drop, your whole day is pretty simple and easy. Okay, we're gonna do a Vekoma boomerang coaster. Not excited, but I need the roller coaster credit, so I will do it. They have one at Discovery Kingdom. Oh, this one's done to air. That's kind of cool. Or maybe it's air. Oh yeah, it is air. These kind of just annoy me. I used to like them, but again, with my back stuff, it's kind of, I just do it for the sake of doing it. But I'll get my coaster credit. There's a line, but this is actually not that bad of a line. I wouldn't wait for any longer than this. Oh, they're going up. I think the reason why I do like these possibly is because it reminds me of Dragonfire. I miss that ride. Yes, it was crazy, it was bumpy and terrible, but I still loved it. Okay, I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. The seat harnesses are so comfortable. The ride was so smooth. I'm actually a little puzzled at how good that ride was. That was the smoothest Vekoma boomerang that I've ever been on. Yeah, it has my top. Like, that's definitely the best one I've seen or ridden. I'm glad I rode that one. And if you saw last week's video where I rode Anaconda, this is night and day compared to it. Okay, so we're gonna continue to ride on that wave. I think I rode this last time. Yeah, I already rode that one. I think it's been here for a long time. It's super chill, it's kind of fun. I can barely fit on that one, but I got in, I squeezed in. But I think that ride has been here since the beginning. But we're gonna skip that today because we're trying to get our coaster count. Oh, look at this. Since this park is on both sides of Carolina, it's known as what? Carolina's theme park or something like that. But look at this theming. That's really nice. Let's see if these restraints don't look as cool as the other one. These used to be such popular rides. So if you have back problems, one of the ways to help you out is to ride in the middle of the roller coaster, because when you're in the front, it pushes you into it and it's a little rough. When you're in the back, maybe it's not as bad as the front, but you get yanked. So always make sure you ride somewhere in the middle. That's one of the, well, at least when you're doing these roller coasters. Oh. Yeah, it's an interesting roller coaster. It's not bad. I'm in the middle to make sure it's okay. Long lift hill. But these are classic, so why not? Awesome angle of the park. Okay, that ride was incredible. amazing. Actually very smooth. What is it? Why am I falling in love with these roller coasters again? They have really good ones. The corkscrews are really good. Anaconda, man, it's just a trash ride. Because if you have something like this, the loops were just on point. Like the pacing was good. The corkscrews were fast. Good helix, like, dude, it was good. Yeah, that was one of the best versions of this type of ride that I've ridden on. I should have ridden it last time. I think that's the key. Sometimes you think you know a ride before you get on it, and then some of these surprise you. And all of these rides are really good versions of the ride. And this is one of those ones that you have to have these in the park so that like student or kids can graduate through roller coasters. But this corkscrew area that I'm under right now, it just goes through so smoothly. Like, I was fairly impressed. But yeah, I was able to fit on the ride, obviously. Yep, riding the wave. This is so great. I'm like getting through everything earlier than I thought. It's only 11:10 and the park opened at 10. So in an hour, I've ridden what? 1, 2, 3, 4 roller coasters within an hour, when usually you wait for a roller coaster, you know? So get here early. If you don't like lines, get here early, do some of the stuff, and then you can just relax for the rest of the day. Ugh, look at this line. This is so gross. I don't want to wait in it, but this is the part of the day when it gets a little crazy. But I haven't ridden it yet, so why not try? Maybe this will be next time. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait in line for this. Oh, the band students. They're lurking. We'll see if Nighthawk is open. If it's not, that's not open, then we'll go on Intimidator. We also need to find a nice place to eat. So I'm gonna ask employee, I think that's what I'm gonna do each time. Like, I'm gonna ask employee, where should I eat? And that's where I'll eat. Oh, also, they have a Starbucks coffee here. How nice is that? But also, beyond Starbucks prices. People are still coming into the park pretty steadily. I believe there's 2 entrances to this park. I've never done the other side. Doesn't look like Nighthawk is open. Okay, it's tempting to ride Thunderstrike, that's what it's called. It's tempting to ride Thunderstrike right now. But honestly, I've ridden that ride, so I'm probably not gonna do it. See those trams? They're interesting because they're like spaced out, interestingly. I will say, Nighthawk, look how green it is. I mean, excuse me, look how yellow it is and so bright. I would say this ride is so themed so nicely. But it's not open. I should have ridden it last time. So who knows if I'll get my coaster credit for that one. All right, more band people. I'm telling you, this place is gonna be stacked with band people. Ooh, VIP lounge? Technically, if I upgraded my pass, I can get that VIP lounge. Okay, I'm actually gonna ride it because I need this coaster credit. Maybe I'm too big, we'll see. The crazy thing is I'm actually riding a good amount of rides, so I think the line difference for me, or the difference for me being able to ride a ride, is going to be pretty much me being either 300 or 294. 294 is a sweet spot, but if I get my weight above that, then it gets a little sketchy. Oh my gosh, that line is already so long for this. But I haven't done it, so I'm just gonna wait. Usually this is my sign to leave the park when lines get like this, but I mean, it should be fun. My biggest issue with parks, or my biggest sadness, because you also can't be taller than this. I am about right here. So I'm close to not being able to ride. So I just saw Nighthawk is open. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna ride it, even though these ones scare the crap out of me. These are classic ones that I can't ride because my shoulders are too big. So, okay, let's check.
Welcome back, riders. Please unbuckle your safety belt and pull up on your shoulder harness and safely exit.
Okay, you're starting to wonder if it would ever happen that I can't ride a ride. I can't ride this ride. My chest is just too big. So did I ride it? No. Did I wait in line for 45 minutes? Yes. So this is why this little meter thing, I think it might be kind of helpful to people that are viewing this that are my size, 6'4", about 194 pounds. So maybe I can try it so that you don't have to try it. That's a bummer when you wait in line that long just for a ride. But we're gonna go to Nighthawk. We'll see if I can ride that one. As the population gets bigger, not that as one of those people that I'm like, the world needs to revolve around me, you know? But as the population gets bigger, it is a consideration for theme parks to like, hey, okay, how can I make rides that fit a little bit more people? Because yes, I'm a little more chunky than others, but I'm not like too big. But oh, I guess other people will probably be like, no, you're a big guy. What are you talking about? So we'll see if we go on Nighthawk. That's worth another long wait. And we'll try to find out someplace to eat, and then we'll leave the park. Oh, I'm nervous. It's well kept up. I'm impressed. It's rare that I get nervous on rides, but this is one of the few rides that I actually get really nervous on. This line's kind of long. This is the kind of ride that if I don't fit, I'm actually like, oh, darn it, I don't fit. Oh, well, you know, because it's so nerve-wracking. So if I don't fit, it's okay. I've ridden one of these in Six Flags Over America, which is our next video after this one. That'll be in a week and a half. I'll be over there. So yeah, if I don't fit, I'll be fine. If anything, I can get some good footage of the roller coaster while I'm here. Crap, lane 1. I would go in singles and be in the first row. My heartbeat is literally thumping so much right now. So much. I'm so nervous. Oh. I'm happy to say I made it on. Dude, I can't describe. It was a really good roller coaster. Again, Six Flags Over America. Man, yes, some competition, because the one over there just seemed worse than this one, or maybe I knew I had to prepare. I was nervous for my lower back, but since I've been doing ab workouts and whatnot, it actually worked out fine, and I was okay. There's one part where the corkscrew happens where you're just totally disoriented because you're like, okay, I'm above, I'm below, I'm below, I'm above, I'm below. But a phenomenal ride. Like, I really liked it. Really liked it. I would say out of all my flying coasters, definitely the Stingray one. Was it not Manta? Is it Manta? I forgot what they call it, but I think Manta. That's my number 1. This is my number 2. Yeah, killer. I enjoyed it a lot. Now we're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna leave the park.
Training to be a police dog.
Oh, the dog show's not too bad. That's pretty cute. Little side thing that they can do. I would probably only ride Thunderstrike, aka used to be Intimidator 305, or it's not Intimidator 305, I guess it used to be Intimidator. I would, but that's way too long of a line. If I had a single rider's line, then I would do it, but not today. I asked the lady what her recommendation for food was, something special to here, and she's like, well, we have a lot of chain stuff, which actually is really nice. But on the same end, I'm like, so we're gonna ask one more person and see if there's anybody that actually has something that is decent. I did smell barbecue earlier, but I don't know where that was, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be that good. Okay, so I talked to a person. Oh, Camp Snoopy. Dang, my ADHD is huge. But I was asking for like, what's a unique place to eat? And she pointed me to Harmony Hall. So we'll see if there's anything that I might want to pay for, because here's the deal. If they're just regular food, I'm not gonna pay money for it. Oh, but they said barbecue, or the little sign says barbecue. Oh, and pizza. Should we try it? I think. Oh, it's like a fest house. Okay, that's pretty cool. Italian, barbecue, desserts. Oh, is this the line going out? Oh, this is the barbecue line. Oh no, this is the barbecue line. I was like, I do not want to go through that. Man, nobody wants Italian. That's funny. But since we went to Busch Gardens and it was kind of lackluster at Trapper's Smokehouse, got it right this time. We're gonna try here. We'll see the difference and compare them to. This place doesn't look as cool as Trapper's House. However, the food might be interesting, but it's cafeteria food. I feel like theme parks used to be a little bit more crazy, but we'll see. Okay, oh, the prices. Ooh. I think I'm gonna get the beef brisket. Brisket sounds good. Oh, pork burnt ends. Ooh.
If you notice, it's really cool. They actually weigh the meat. That is such a great thing. That would have prevented me from having my issue with Busch Gardens last time when my friend got a lot and I just got a little bit. Okay, I might be a little nitpicky, but if you look closer on this, it's kind of, I don't like when my meat touches the silver part of the thing. I don't know, it just kind of makes me feel a little queasy.
Okay, I'm excited about the portion itself. Decent. I got a banana pudding, so we'll try that. I got the beef brisket, mac and cheese, and the cornbread. But all of this only cost $21. That is how much I ate, and the rest of it is pretty much just fat. Cornbread was awesome. The banana pudding was phenomenal, and I think it's a great price for what you get, but I just couldn't finish it. I'm actually feeling somewhat full, which is crazy. And I got a little tiny little water cup the size of my finger. The barbecue looked great, but when it came down to it, it wasn't that good. So, okay, Busch Gardens, you stay on top of all the smokehouses. Maybe I should just go to all the smokehouse places at theme parks and just kind of just rate each one of those. So, Busch Gardens, you're still better than here, except for in the price. The price I feel like needs to change a bit, or they just need to be mindful of their chicken. The chicken was the problem with the Busch Gardens one. Here, I won't be coming back for the barbecue. I'll probably just stay in a safe bet with burgers. But I thought you can get burgers everywhere, and that's pretty easy. So barbecue is usually a harder thing to get. So, I don't know. That's my review. It's a simple entrance, but it's pretty nice. I do like how they have the timelines in their stores. It's pretty cool. Where the Carolinas come together. Let's do this before my battery runs out, because I'm only like 5% because I didn't charge it all the way today. What are my thoughts on today? Great day. Riding the wave is the most important part because the lines got kind of super long and that was a bit rough. Nighthawk was a lot more. Oh geez, the band kids again. Not judging the band kids. Just, they just make things a little more possible to get around. But like I said, it was a good day. We rode the wave. The wave was pretty good as far as getting through the park with all the different stuff that we need to get done. The lines kind of got a little bit long, but we pretty much accomplished everything except for the one ride that I wasn't able to fit on. But that's okay. That wasn't even like a big one. Nighthawk was surprising. The other two tiny roller coasters was extremely surprising because I just didn't see that coming.
Up next, we have Six Flags Over America, one of the most interesting parks you can ever go to because of a lot of different reasons. However, like, subscribe, and definitely check in for more.